Alright, so, not having a great time in Stranglethorn, but I'm gonna go back, because I just need to get a few more levels. That way I can get to Tenaris, and I feel like Tenaris is really where things are gonna go down, so if anything happens crazy in STV, I got it, but I'm really gonna try and just push to... I'm just gonna leave Criminal Intent on as much as I can remember to, just to see if that'll attract people to me. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this on because I already have a corpse here. There was a guy at the rebel camp I marked with a skull, so if I see him roaming about, I will probably wreck him if possible. Just gotta keep my eyes peeled for anybody. I'm gonna turn on Crim Intent when I get up here to the mobs. This is where a lot of people come to. Yeah, see, look. There's a dead body right there. Right there. There's a person. Oh, it's a nightmare. I can't do that. The 2 nightmares? Okay. Oh, it's just so mean, dude. I really can't be bothered to kill them like that. If they crim on me, that's a different story. Ooh, hi. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's not good for me. Now I'm just wasting mana. What? Coward! Come back! Pursuit of justice. You cannot escape, sire. Maybe. Oh wow, look at that. That's nice. Fire resistance aura. I'll turn it on. I'm gonna get you. Damn it. Follow the trail of corpses. Ah! What are we gonna get from the rare, huh? A shitload of experience, holy crap.
Nice.
Wow. 2 blues. Both ranged though. It's a little weird. This one gives agility. I'm gonna equip that. Oh, cathedral? Okay. Wow. Woo! Here we go. 36. Aim shot. Get out of here, dude. Who would want that? Why? This is easy though, so I'm just gonna keep running through here with these guys if they'll want to keep going with other dungeons. This guy is such a boring tank. Watch, he'll aggro this one group. It's annoying. Dude, 2 more levels and this is gonna be a massive upgrade. Look at that. 11. That's 3, 9, 10. That's 2 more, but more stamina mostly. 3 more stamina. That's pretty big. Just hit him. Bop him on the forehead. Bonk. Bing, 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 bing. Look at that. Level 40. Let's go. What is this? Oh. Innervate. Oh. Whoa. I didn't know I got 2 levels off that. That's crazy. I went from 39 to 41, guys. Probably chalk the auction house for some stuff. Maybe I can get a better weapon for level 40. Maybe some upgrades. Oh! Nice. I don't know what it actually looks like, but... Oh, okay. Pretty lame, actually, so... I don't know what happened, though, guys, but I have the Jewel of the Fire, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, like, permanently like that. Anything I put on my head stays in that transmog forever. And I never bought a transmog or put it on there or did anything. It's just, like, stuck. Which is pretty badass in my opinion, but hey. Like I said, I'm just gonna go to Stormwind and get some stuff. Check the age, probably put all this up on the auction house. Sell that. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Guys, I just wanted to show you this. I landed in Storm. Look at all of these people. I'm in Stormwind. I just got here. It's like 4 p.m. East Coast time. on the Sunday, but still, look at all of these people playing. A lot of them are leveling too. There's a lot of 70s out here flexing their badass gear. Look at this guy. Love it. Alright, well, while we're here, I'm just gonna grab this reroll. This level 40 reroll here. And the biggest reason for that is I don't want aim shot. There's no need for that. In fact, there it is. Look at that. Get that out of here. No way. Oh. Dude, this is insane. I'm getting so lucky. I'm getting so lucky. Guys, do you know how good that is? No. Each hit has a chance of causing an additional 50 damage and a slow by 30%. That's oh my god. If like that or Flame Tongue would have been the move. Alright, I figured while we were sitting here waiting for the boat in Booty Bay. Booty Bay boat. Triple B, that's a alliteration. There you go. Learned you something. Anyways, so what are these guys doing here? So I went ahead, hopped over to my main because I was farming on it the other night when I had gotten off work and can only be up for like 2 or 3 hours before I have to go to bed for work again because I work 10-hour shifts. But only a few days a week, so it's not that bad. But I went ahead and bought some stuff. Nothing really new here as far as the rings I had already gotten. I got a neck. I got these from the Cathedral run, the like little loot bag you get. My inventory was full, so it was in my mailbox, I guess. I lost my wrist to that orc. I don't know if you'll see it. I may not include that clip, but I dueled somebody and their pet killed me because bugs, you know. Kept my obsidian cleaver. I got this off of a rare and stranglethorn. And then I got this for plate, because it was gorilla. Big armor increase, which is massive. Almost got 400 power. I really need to get another trinket. I can't get rid of this until I'm like a high enough level to disenchant it at an altar. And I can do whatever I want with it. Can't wait for that. And then I got the plate helm also, which you'll always see the jeweler, or the, whatever the hell these horns are called, dude. Alright, but now we're going to Tenaris, probably from Ratchet. That'll be fun, so hopefully I run into a lot of Alliance people leveling and not just Horde people, but we'll see when we get there. Oh. I've just arrived in Tenaris on my sweet ride, and look at that. Right where I'm gonna go. And I bet there's gonna be so much action. God, I hope there's not a group of like more than 3. I could probably handle a 1v2, but group of 3, it's gonna be tough, dude. Level 46. See, I don't want to mess with that. 40. They got 5 levels on me. They won't get anything for killing me, but they definitely will kill me. Is the thing. Oh, they're everywhere. Hey, it's Ghost from the future, and I just wanted to say I'm trying to inspect this guy, and it's not working out. So I'm like, oh, let me crim intent, and then I bet I can inspect him. Oh, never mind. Doesn't work out for me in the end. So I get curious about it. And then I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Let's do this. Leroy Gankins. Oh, and then I thought he was going to be cool with me. And so he just charges in on me. So we try our best to fight this guy. And I'm just going in as hard as I can. I'm trying to get a blind off right here. It doesn't work. And then I just kind of go in for as much damage as I can at this point. I just start pushing for it. I try to get my shield off. I get a kidney off, but I don't know how it lasted half a second. So I start healing myself. I tell him I didn't want to do this. I just wanted to be friends. But he wasn't having any of that excuse. The heals were going off perfectly timed, honestly, and they were big. And then I don't think he had any interrupts or silences, so this kind of worked out for me. I got to heal off before I get an execute, and then we have an NPC come in for us, which is kind of rough, and I start smacking him up with that Moonfire, a couple sins, and an execute, and then he's dead. We get a quick level off of him, and I think this is where we get Moonkin form. And Moonkin form is just not very good in my opinion, but it is what it is. NANI? So essentially what we've got going on here is he wanted to group up with me, and I was not opposed to it. The more the merrier, I always say. Plus, it's always good to make friends, you know? No, of course, right off the bat, we spot an enemy and we have to go right after him. And yeah, of course, he runs away. Why would you not? You know, two people look at you funny, you tend to run away from them. One of us is shadow form. What are you gonna do? And boy, does he keep running. But don't worry. I believe he gets dealt with momentarily. So here you'll notice I pull some mobs, but my buddy's not with me. He ran off somewhere, and I'm almost certain he runs off to go kill the guy. I get a level here, and I'm pretty certain I'm talking about it, so I'll probably mute the voiceover right here, and I get Howl of Terror, which is trash, big sad. I don't realize it's a castable at this moment in time, I believe, so the hype is fake. So while I was murdering the mobs, he was over there chasing that guy down to the beach and ended up murdering him. And so he got the kill, and I run over here to tell him nice, which you'll see momentarily unless I clip that out, and then we just kind of move on from there and continue leveling. So yeah, so here we are hanging out, and then all of a sudden this guy shows up, just trying to mind our business. So I go, hey, I'm friendly, look at this wiggle I'm doing here, little friendly wiggle. I think he's level 49. I honestly can't see it just based off the little preview I'm looking at during my voiceover here. So me and him just start killing these mobs. I can tell he's still aggroing us. We saw it right at the start because he like clicked on me and I got the aggro warning, and he's got me right now aggroed. So I just kind of get worried, and then all of a sudden this guy shows up. Who's this guy? He's level 53. Why is he here? Oh, so this is why he's here. I understand now. He decided he wanted to be a bully. That's the kind of guy you're dealing with today. Well, in Tenaris, you have to expect it in high risk. Just anytime. Not even in just Tenaris. Just anywhere. And because of this taunting Frostbolt, I'm like, alright, let's just leave him alone, because that hurt a lot. And then this guy's like, let's kill him. Why? He's going to end us. I'm like, alright, bubble. And then I didn't use anything. I just picked... Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I just panicked. Like, I just freaked out, because then this Tauren shows up out of nowhere, and I'm just like, this is pointless. So we die. Of course. End of story. We recover our bodies. And then I'm like, alright, let's just fucking leave. Let's get out of here, dude. There's no point in staying here. I'm hoping this guy can read my mind, but alas, he cannot. So I just kind of run off, and he kind of hangs out there with the question mark guy that I don't feel like messing with. I think he asked me what level he is, and I respond, I can't tell. So I run off, and I'm like, alright, let's just go over here to Tenaris. Maybe I just need to take a little break, chill out, because I'm just getting frustrated at this point. I remember being really furious about dying a lot in Tenaris. And so I'm like, oh, look at this guy. I could probably take him, take my frustrations out. You know, I'm just mad. I'm tunnel visioned on wanting blood at this point, not realizing I have 50% of my health right now. And he's like, oh, this guy's an idiot. I'm gonna turn on him. And so he does. And so I'm like, alright, cool. I could probably still take you, even half HP. I'm not worried about it. I run after him a little more. And then here's where I really fucked up. This is it. This is the moment that I screwed up. I was like, he's gonna use this hill. He's gonna be right here on the other side. I guarantee it. No. So I climb over the top. Boom. Spotted him. Wait. There was two of them on the horse. One of them's a cat. There goes my health. You know, this whole time I thought he like 100 to 0'd me. And no, it turns out I'm just an idiot. And I go back and watch the clip and voice over it. And here we are. Realizing I went in with 50% health. Because I just wanted blood. God! Alright, so apparently my mic was muted for a lot of these clips. And I end up getting a level right here. But I rolled bear form, I believe. Because of that, if you don't know, you can actually roll most of your tank abilities for free, especially bear form, and I believe defensive stance. I don't know of any others that stand out, but really I don't get them that often. But I do get overpower here, which I think really plays into my melee hybrid here, which is really nice because I also have execute and I run with strength a lot. So I end up throwing that on my bars, and then we come down here to this hot spot and start leveling. There's a lot of mobs right here. And I do believe I sadly end up getting wiped a few times and getting really frustrated with just being in high risk and things like that, which is no big deal because it is just what you expect when you play a PvP enabled game mode like this, especially when you can lose things on death. Alright, so we're pulling up on another level right here, and I'm excited to get it because this is a roll. We love even levels. We love rolls. I love the gambling idea of this without actually having to pay for any gambling. It's pretty fantastic. It's all the dopamine my brain needs during these quarantine days. And we get Blessing of Kings, which isn't bad because I like the buffs. I got Mark of Wild and Blessing of Kings, and those synergize pretty well in my opinion. the stat increase, and then the armor, and I believe later levels of Mark of the Wild gives you a stat increase as well, so that's pretty nice. And I just really enjoy that. Someone pulls up on me right here. It's that same group of 2, I believe, that killed me earlier, and I do think they absolutely destroy me. I try my best. I try to go melee and end up just trying to escape at this point. I give them the old dip, dutch, dive, and dodge, and then run into a wall and die, and lose some good things there. I think I ended up losing my back or something. What is it? My shoulders. Yeah, I ended up losing my shoulders, and I'm pretty frustrated because I had just bought them, and they were pretty expensive, if not mistaken. So I just kind of move on from here, and that sucks. But hey, you just got to pick up and keep going in high risk. That's how it works. Another smooth clip of me being muted when I get a level 50 ding and I get arcane shot. Complete garbage because I'm not even using bows or anything like that. And I think it's going to be good because I have an arcane build, but I just never end up finding a use for it, sadly. It is what it is, but I did get that staff drop, which is a 45 staff. So I do try to auction house that and make a good little chunk of change off it later, I believe, which is pretty nice. And then I just kind of get back to leveling because I did see like a level 54 running a friend of his around that was like level 48, and just kind of hot spotting the area is what I'm going to call it, I guess. And so that's what I end up doing here is I try to get a level or 2 more because it just seems dead at the moment. It's so out of the way in Tenaris that I don't see many people wanting to travel when you could just do 2 or 3 quests and finish up Tenaris really fast, or just go do a run of Zul'Farrak after getting a group in whatever the hell that place is called, Gadgetzan. Yeah, if you go there and do that, I mean, you can get through this place super fucking quick. So there's no point. There's the level 41 I was talking about. He's level 41. There's his 54 somewhere with him. I remember seeing him. It was terrifying. I ran away with my tail between my legs as fast as I could. But I just kind of keep this up for a little bit, and then... So I'm 51 here, and I'm so close to getting the level that I want. 52. I think that's the last level you can get before you start just getting ability essences to get your level 60 talents. Which you also can do the 70 talents as well at level 60, as long as it's available. And then just check this out. Like, I'm like, alright, it's going to be easy. These guys summon so many little beetle mobs underneath them that it's unreal. They are just disintegrating my health. They're like termites against dry wood. It's ridiculous.
Please.
So at some point I realized I could do prison runs, and I have Lunar Spirit, so I'm basically the most useful thing in the world when it comes to dungeon running. And this group learns that really quick, especially because I have the Aura of Experience equipped, so everyone just loves me immediately upon entering their group. It's fantastic. I actually think I learned that my mic is muted here shortly too, which is the funny part. Just want to apologize in advance for the weird audio. I've never done voiceovers, so I'm just kind of messing with the gain on my microphone because there's some background noise in the house of people having conversation and stuff, and I'm just trying to drown that out with my voice and not having it pick up so much. Do another Blackrock prison run with this group again, just because we have 2 AoEers, which made it really smooth. I think we ended up doing it like 3 or 4 times. And it was just really nice. I think I captured this clip just to show you how good Lunar Spirits really was, but I think everyone already knows, so I'm just going to move on to the next part. So, hell yeah. So I'm actually going to do a couple rerolls here. I grab these, talk to the homie, and then I'm going to roll, I think, 2 of them because I get the spoils of war or whatever that thing is called, the chest of fortune? Yeah, the chest of fortune. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I can only do it once. But I'm pretty sure I'm talking about how you can do it a few times and it's worth it because you get some scrolls. I think you get 2 from then on, which is really useful. I don't know what I end up getting rid of here. I guess we're gonna find out together because it was like 12 or 14 hours of me recording yesterday. I swear it was insane. Plus I did all my Shadowlands and editing for the first Shadowlands pre-patch video as well. Okay. No, oh, I know, I'm asking you guys if I want to keep Moonkin form, but I'll be honest with you, I end up re-rolling it anyway, sometime in the Outlands, just because I wasn't finding much use of it. It had its functionality, I guess, but I would go out of it so much that when I would use it, and since I have strength stat selected, I didn't have the mana to just like keep shifting in and out of it and doing that for Moonfire Arcane Missiles. Because one silence or one interrupt, and my whole Moonfire Arcane Missiles scheme is kind of out the door. And I'm just kind of focusing on melee at that point. So I roll again, and I get Banish. And I'm disappointed as hell, as you can imagine. And then here we go. I think I actually end up re-rolling Banish because I just decided it's a terrible ability, and I have virtually no use for it. And I ended up with Mind Control. Yep, another useless ability. I remember getting super unlucky here and being real upset about it. I do remember this. Yeah. I actually think I didn't record all of this in one day. I think it's 2 days of recording, and I apologize if you feel lied to. Oh, money! Nice! We love seeing money. Oh yeah, that's nice. Good stuff. Oh yeah, here we go. We're picking up epic, or not epic riding. Maybe it is epic riding. Yeah, we did pick up epic riding right here. Nice, dude. This is such a power move before Outlands that it's crazy. I was so happy getting this. I remember being ecstatic over the fact that I finally had epic riding this early on. Bobbyhill coming in again with a level 56, and what we're going to do is we're just going to re-roll an ability really quick with the Scroll of Fortune we have in our inventory. I think it's Mind Control we end up getting rid of, and I think we get Explosive Trap, which is garbage in my opinion for my build, so there is a re-roll of that later on, I'm certain of that. But at the moment, we're only about 4 levels away from going into the Outlands, and I'm more a fan of going at level 60 just because you do get access to your level 60 talents, and you're level 70 talents, so I'm able to maximize my build at level 60 as far as talents are concerned, at least in that department. And then that's just really useful for Hellfire experience, just because you're going to be running into a lot of players out there and you don't want to deal with that, I promise. Here I'm checking my stats to see if like agility would be a better option, because I was dwindling between just being in permanent intellect mode, because I would just be able to constantly have lunar spirits going out and NPC like PvE combat, but not so much PvP because it's hard to group enemies together like that. But I ended up just sticking with strength because it didn't make sense to try and use agility. I also felt like I was missing more with agility and hitting more with strength, which kind of felt weird, and hitting harder with strength for sure. Did have an increase to power, but I also felt like my executes were more common. And then I get a random blue, but I don't think this ever sells because who wants that? Nobody. Nobody. So I pull up in the Plague Lands, find a rare. He ends up murdering me slowly. Not even slowly. It was very quick. It was kind of sad. So I come back full-fledged, ready to kick his ass, and look at this, I get my revenge. It feels so good. Didn't barely do anything, almost 1,000 damage execute, not even level 60 yet, still using a level 39 axe, I think. Oh no, I got my Lord Alexander's axe, I think, so that's like level 46 or some shit like that. I don't know, it's a blue, it's really strong, and I liked it. Made my way into this super sick hotspot, but it didn't work out for me because, check it out, I end up just getting absolutely sacked by these creatures. I don't even know what happened. I think they summoned little bugs underneath them, and they just mutilated me. Just straight murderlated me. I'm gonna call it murderlate. Fuck it. Walking around the Plague Lands. Check it out, I just got level 60. Yeah. Alright, sick. Now we get to go to the Outlands, which is huge. I love it. It's probably my favorite zone. Burning Crusade was one of my favorite expansions from my childhood memory. Wrath of the Lich King is when I did the most in the game. Like, I was raiding and doing all kinds of stuff as a kid, like, back in the, well, I would say, like, a whole-ass teenager. I was, like, 16, I think, when Wrath was out, so whatever. Either way, we're finally level 60, so you already know it is time for Outlands content, and that's huge. We got Riptide because I felt like that would be the biggest help, like, out of all the things I could have got, which I end up going with Shadow Step because it gives my Eviscerate, like, such a big damage boost. If I could time that with an Execute or an Execute with an Eviscerate, that's so much damage all at once. You'll see it in Outlands. It is beautifully comboed, in my opinion. So off to the Outlands. See you there. So at this point, my silly ass hasn't even realized that my mic is still muted. I truly mean it. For this entire video, just about, besides the first few clips, it is literally a muted microphone. It is what it is. This was not my favorite video. I ended up getting my cheeks scraped around a few times. Not a great experience. We're just going to reroll a couple abilities here. I ended up getting Elemental Mastery, which is pretty trash. I kind of check it out because I think it could be good, but it's just not going to be worth it with a melee build in my opinion. So I immediately go ahead and turn that quest in for some experience, and then I grab one more Scroll of Fortune. Wow. And then I believe I'm going to roll Backstab here. I see if he had another one, but he doesn't, so I go ahead and grab The next reroll, which again I believe 100%. Oh no, it's just me getting rid of elementary mastery. That's right, backstab was elemental mastery. I just watched it. How could I forget? What a fool. Get teleport Moonglade. I scream a little bit. I get upset, and I'm pretty sure I get off for some time because I was just annoyed with my luck today and throughout these clips. It was just not a good experience all in all. For a high-risk player, but it is what it is. I had a great time. I always have a good time playing. I can't even be upset. Even when I'm dying, I'm still having a good time. Alright, here we are in the Outlands. We've done it. Most beautiful content in all of World of Warcraft, in my opinion. And I am super excited. I'm an outlaw. So I can't turn this wow. Wow. Okay, well, I kind of ruined the moment a little bit, but that's okay. We're just gonna go back in. I'm gonna turn, let me get my sound back on. Whoa, too much. There we go. And bump. Hey, my dude. Old world, old sins. Old, yep. Alright, good outlaw content. Let's return to the allegiance of goodness. Very cool. Onwards. Alright, now we can talk to this guy. Hey, how's it going? Thanks. Okay. Okay. Now we talk to this guy. Why is my render distance so awkward? What happened? Hello? Where's my render distance? View distance. High. I don't understand. Put that at high. Okay. You. Send me to the good place. Onwards to honor hold. Let's do this. Please enjoy your in-flight music. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that in-flight music. I really appreciate everybody who's watching these videos of Bobbyhill. There's going to be more to come of me in the Outlands. I made it all the way from 60 to 70 in a single day, just recording everything that occurred. Lots of deaths, lots of kills. It's a great time. Stay tuned.